Hello, everyone. Welcome in for your daily. This is for the next 24 to 36 hours with the energy things you might hear, see, feel, or experience from when you watch it, not from when it's uploaded. I hope everyone's doing well and having a good, happy Sunday. All right. Oh, and all of this, the weeklies are posted. Those are up. And I guess we'll go ahead and get started and see what we got coming in. Angels and guides, those are the highest good, please. All right, so what do we have coming in first, please? AMN, welcome in. What do we have first? The friends and the beginning with the maiden and this connection. Wow. Okay. So you have the maiden that talks about growth. It talks about new beginnings, and it's got, your friend here. I always see this friend where it's like one is lifting the other up with the spiritual connection, and then you've got the fairy godmother with change and healing underneath that. Okay. Oh my gosh, I lit entirely too much sage. Okay. All right, angels and guides, what do you have, please? First time frame. What do we need to know? Okay, my cards are getting stuck. Here we go. Normally I do a pre-shuffle, and I did not do that today. All right. Ooh. Heart and home. Okay. With the, hey Jean, welcome in. If, you might be talking to somebody today. I'm going to say something like they come. The clock. I always see this is just after 2, which it is just after 2. This might be right away. This might happen right away. You get some form of communication of some sort. Here, what is this? It's an announcement. Speaking up. What is this? It's a surprise. This man is going to surprise you. And wow. You got the woman, the sun with the broom. Why am I hearing that? I'm hearing tweedly, tweedly, doodly. Okay, so we have this man and this woman. You got the sun card. Judgment. They make a judgment and let's get together. It is something about, like, there's a judgment here on this contract. I mean, it's an agreement. It feels like it's an agreement. For whatever reason. Show me the circle of trust. What's going on here between these two? What do we need to know? So far, I'm getting you're going to talk to this friend. You could be drinking like some tea or something like that, and something's coming towards you. The 6 of Swords. Just hanging out. 2 of Cups. Working. Strength, and this King of Swords. Okay. Basically, what I'm seeing here is that the feminine is just sitting here minding her own business. Just kind of moving forward, hanging out. It feels like just hanging out by herself. And, okay, hold on. Then you get this thing here with this masculine. Trying to be logical. I did see the 3 of Swords come out, but for some reason that doesn't fit like that. It doesn't fit like that. It doesn't feel like that fits. But they're working on something. So what is this? What are they working on? What's going on here? I'm trying to see some sort of result. It's, of course, the White Rabbit. That's why it doesn't make any sense. Going within. Taking a break. It's like they're just trying to balance something. Why is the... They're trying to get a higher perspective on something. What is the Two of Cups? Why is the Two of Cups here? Toxic. It's a web of control is what I want to say more. With this, what in the world am I talking about? What is the conversation? Show me the conversation first. Because what I'm feeling like I'm getting right now is just like what the feminine's doing and what the masculine's doing. But you're going to get some communication. So what is the communication that you're going to get? The acknowledgement of something, doing something together, creating, because you got the universe there, the big picture of this partnership. It can go either way. Moving on. You may be looking at this whole situation, wondering if you even want to deal with it anymore. And there's just some like analyzing or looking at something closer. It's the truth. And then you've got some travel. If this is a long distance like friendship, that could be what it is, and why you're just kind of like, there's so much things here, so many cards here that are talking about like control and leaving something behind. There's some, yeah, see, I don't know. There's some sort of strategy that's taking place here. And wondering if this is even going to last. So you might just be kind of like, you know what? I don't really care. The repairman. There's so much control here. It just feels like somebody's just finally looking at something and just like, you know what? It feels like, it does feel like that. Like, is this worth salvaging? Is this worth even continuing to have and hold on to and all that? And especially if there's like distance here, it's like somebody's just kind of like, I don't know. And I don't know what happened because something happened. It feels like on the masculine side where it's just kind of like, what is actually going on? And it's probably because they take rests all the time. And there's like some form of feeling defensive. They are so slow. You got the Knight of Pentacles. They're super slow. So this could be like they're super slow into responding to you. Nine of Cups. With the Ace of Swords. In a way, it still feels like this person's kind of like slow and steady. It'll get me to the finish line. What does this person actually want? What does the masculine actually want? What is their intentions here? They want the Lovers. That just flew out. Knight of Swords. And they want to tell you something. It feels like they've been waiting to tell you something. I keep seeing lots of communication in my hand here. But it feels like the feminine is just like, I'm done waiting. I'm tired of waiting. Wow. I said that, and there's the Seven of Wands, which is the block. Strength. It feels like I've been waiting. Like just tired of like the whole thing. The Magician, the Moon. You could have at one point, yeah, you could have at one point tried to manifest this here with like on the full moon or the new moon or whenever it is that you manifest with the moon energy. You could have done it then. At one point, you would try really hard to manifest this person. It is a spiritual connection, Three of Pentacles, to co-create with this person. And it just, I feel it. I feel like somebody's just like, this is not worth it anymore. So you might be going through a period. It feels like pretty quick. Where you could be doing it now. This could play out now or something like that. Where you're just kind of like, this isn't, I don't want this. It does really feel like that. Because it does feel like somebody's kind of sitting there just like, okay, if I keep holding on to this and letting whatever this web is, this connection, whatever have you, it feels like be significant. I'm closing doors of opportunity of something else that could come in and not really wanting that. Is what this is feeling like. And it feels like even though this person is, a friend. Okay. It feels like that's what comes in first. So you might just be sitting there sipping on some coffee or something. And that comes in. All right. Hi, guys. Okay. Oh. That's why I put this deck up for a few days, because I kept seeing the Soul Shrinker and I just didn't want to see it anymore. And now I go to shuffle and I see it. Ugh. All right, what do we have coming in after that? Please tell me. I don't know who sings this song. I'm hearing it. But it's in the echo. It's that love should have brought you home last night. That's the only part I'm hearing. So I don't know what that is. I actually started hearing it right before doing this. So I'm not sure. Okay, so you get the Singer of Transformation. Wow, with their inner transformation with some hope. Oh, yeah, that is Toni Braxton. Okay. All right, so there is... this feels like accepting something, but there's something about some hope in the future. Courage. It's Romeo. And you got the spiritual connection again. It feels like somebody's going to go for it. Wow, and I just split the deck open twice to the friend again. Okay. What is going on here? Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Oh, that was the whole title. But I hear the melody in my head. I really do. Okay, what is this with this transformation? Some courage. Somebody's seeing it or feeling it, and they're not. It feels like hope. King of Wands. That's power. Magician. And moving forward. Why does this feel like it's the same? What's going on with this Tam? It's like now he wants to sit and look at this connection. Heavy. Empress. What is that? Wow, and I just seen the Nine of Swords. Like he's like in my time on my phone says 222. Don't know what that is relevant to. What's going on here with this waiting with this Tam? Oh, they're being vulnerable. Transparent forgiveness. The glass heart. They want to take a risk. The Wheel of Fortune. And you got the Ladybug. It feels like this masculine energy, yeah, they've got to change a heart. And they want to, it takes effort. You got to do something here. With the bellows, you need to get something started here. Hierophant. This feels like if this is the same, these are supposed to be different, but if it comes back out the same way, that means it's still there. It's still going to play out in the energy. So this could be the person from before. It does not have to be. But, you know, like if you just kind of talking with different friends or the same friends, something like that, it's like they get it. The friend gets it. And it's kind of like, oh, because what I'm seeing here with these two cards, it's like the feminine in this is not budging. It feels like I said what I said and I mean what I said. And now you have to do some sort of effort or you're walking away. And it feels like somebody's going to challenge that. Like, are you sure you want to actually do that? And it's like, yeah, I do. And it's like the masculine's asking for some hope or something that is for the future. This Queen of Wands, this is a Queen of Wands. You got the Queen of Wands here twice. But it's like she leads something. It's like she's got her own little pack. She's trying to lead something. And she's going through changes and stuff. I mean, it's a Tower. What's going on with the masculine? Page. And he's just watching. It's like he's waiting. Yeah, and then you got the Star. And it's the King of Wands. Oh. This masculine here, you don't know that this masculine holds a lot of stuff to themselves. That's what I mean with Tam. This character here, Tam, he feels a lot. Feels so much, but he doesn't speak. It's a person that's stone, doesn't move, he doesn't speak, he doesn't do anything, but he feels all of it. And it's like, even here with the Hermit, with this King of Wands, it's like it's like, okay, well, you can go ahead and watch me walk on by because it's going to happen. Because she does not care. It feels like she kind of put in enough. It's almost like a stubbornness of, yeah, watch me walk by. And it doesn't feel petty, but it feels like just, okay, I'm going to let you watch me walk by and walk past. But it's like he's sitting here like ready to speak. And what is this? This feels like nonsense. Does he just hold it to himself? It's the Five of Wands. The Tower. It feels like this changes things because she's leaving. The Death. Yeah, it does. It definitely. You got the Tower with Death. And it's like you need to get, I don't know how to explain this. It's kind of like to show a parallel here or to, show what it is that I'm saying. Is like you got her who's kind of like, okay, well, I've got my own little tribe. I got my own little people. Something like that. And it's going to walk past this one. And this one he could be sitting down. Just sitting there like, not doing anything. Just sitting, watching this one. And she's like, okay. And so she walks on by and then he decides to get up off the chair to do something. What is his deal? Show me what his deal is. The House. It's almost like this is like a carefree, happy something house. Or what? Temperance. There's temperance here. I don't know. This could be something silly. And she's just acting kind of like, I don't know what is going on here. Because it feels silly. It does. And it's like he's just watching her and he's not saying anything. False start. Communication. Oh, he doesn't want to have a oopsies. That's what it is with him. That's why he's sitting here quiet. Because it's almost like, if you are dealing with somebody and it's like they kind of sassy and he's kind of sitting there and it's like, it feels like he doesn't know if she's being serious or not. Is she being serious? What's happening here? I have no idea what's going on here in this situation. It just feels like the point of it, yeah, she's just busy. It's the beaver. Where it's like there's just new things and she's determined. And it feels like I'm going to go out and I'm going to go out and do what I want to do. It's not that energy. It's kind of like I'm going to work towards it and I'm going to get what it is that I want for myself. So it's good energy. It's just, it feels kind of like, I want to say it kind of feels playful. This communication. Restless. Establishing. And the elephant. It's gentle. This is not a big deal. Then you get the fish. It just literally feels like a conversation. And somebody's being stubborn in this situation. And it's kind of like this King of Wands is like, okay, you're going through changes. I get it. And it's like they want to say something. And yet it kind of feels like they can feel it. Where they want to be like, oh my God, she's acting crazy. But you do not tell a woman she's acting crazy. That was weird. My thing just made a sound. Kind of startled me a little bit. Right when I said that, but you don't, or you shouldn't. And it could be too that somebody there's a change. So, it could be somebody who's kind of going through the changes, if you know what I mean. And she's like hot or kind of cranky or something. And then there's some form of confidence moving forward. And then you've got that hostile environment and this masculine is like, man, I'm not opening that door. That's what it feels like. And he's just watching her move around and see if you see that. Yes, at the bottom of the deck. He's just like watching her like, okay. It feels like go on ahead, be cranky. I know you'll be back. I mean, he's got a smirk on his face. But he's still not saying anything. I don't know what this is. It feels, I don't even know. But it's coming with the Queen of Wands where it's just kind of like, I feel the energy of somebody's being sassy. Or, I don't know. It just feels like that. And then this masculine's kind of sitting here. And it does feel like they're smirking okay, I know better than to say anything. But at the same time, it's kind of like they like it when you're like huff and puff. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it feels cute and adorable. Ow. That hurt. It does feel cute and adorable. So I guess that another time frame, you've got this masculine and this feminine. It feels like you're going to be around somebody today. And this person is kind of like they're a friend. You got the friend card here. And like trying to lift each other up or whatever the dynamic is. And this could be a married couple or a dating couple. But I mean, obviously you have to, you're friends somehow or another. And it just feels like they're just sitting around the house or doing something like that. And the feminine's just kind of, I don't know what the feminine's issue is. It's kind of like I've seen this thing where you could ask the masculine or you tell this masculine, could be husband, whatever it is, to do something and they don't do it. And so you go and you grab the ladder and you start to do it. And it was something where I said, I used to give my husband butterflies, but now I give him anxiety because then you go and you start to do, it could be something that simple where it's kind of like, okay, I'll just go do it myself. And so you get up to do it and this masculine just kind of like chuckles and just, I don't know, to them, they think it's cute, but they don't say anything. They just kind of watch you. Could be watching you throw a tantrum. I have no idea, but you're going to solve the problem yourself is really what that kind of feels like. And it feels funny. Okay. All right. Oh, goodness. I don't know. It is kind of like a thing like I've married my best friend type of thing. And so you kind of giggle with this person. It doesn't seem bad. The energy did not seem bad at all. Okay, I was going to say overnight. Somebody might have a cold or sneezing. I don't know why I'm getting that. And you got the sage. Mike the Miancer. There's like signs everywhere. This one, he kind of, both these people, they blend in. Almost feels like camouflage. And this one goes extremely slow. The truth. It could be that one's very colorful and the other one's really not. Okay, what? Because this right here, this energy is like completely the same. Around the same stuff. There can be an older and a younger person here. But somebody moves extremely slow. This is the same person, it feels like. Somebody could be wearing a hat. And we got the sage here with some form of truth. This person knows. I mean, it's the sage. This is a person who sees both 3D and 5D. It's like they can cut through any form of truth. What's going on with these two? Somebody could be trying to hide something. Like, I'm going to wait and see. What's going on with these two? With the ship, with the fireworks. Oh. This one here is, that's probably why they're moving so slow. And they're in the shadows. Because they're unpredictable. What's going on here? But it's like, really, are you though? Because it's the sage. They already know what you're doing. The lion with the moon. This one's highly intuitive. What? Illumination. It's like higher self stuff. It's kind of like, because I'm even noticing this too, like if you think about like lions, when they're in their natural habitat, they can hear things and they make some pop up. It's like they can feel it. They know when something's kind of, what is this person? What are they trying to do? So I feel like they're trying to do something that's like they don't even, what are they trying to do? Knight of Cups. Feels like take notes or something. Eight of Swords. They want to offer you something. They just don't know how. And I think that's why it's taking so long. Because, but at the same time, it's like it almost feels like, I'm starting to stutter. But it's, it almost feels like because your spidey senses are already going off, you know that this one's, it's almost like this one's trying to be a person who like tries to do a practical joke, or they try to do something to kind of get, but they can't because you already know something's going to happen. So it's like they're stuck on trying to do something here. Queen of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Six of Wands. It's the Judgment. What in the world? It almost feels like they want to ask you to do something. But they're trying to figure out how to do it. Like they're stuck trying to figure out how to do it because are they lying? Is that what it is? Because this energy feels off. Are they being truthful of what it is that they're trying to do? Because it's like whatever it is that they're trying to do here, you sense something's off with them. Like, okay. But they're trying to do something. It feels like secretly. What's going on with this person? Hanged Man. They're thinking. 10 of Wands. Empress. Being patient. It's like they want to reciprocate with the Empress here. They want to give something to the Empress. Yeah, they want to transform something with you. But it's like they're super nervous. Wow, and then I got the 6 of Swords. No, that's the 8 of Swords. I thought it was a 6. They don't know how to get something to move forward here. And it's with the foundation because I'm seeing the 4 of Wands, 9 of Cups. This is like if somebody wanted to ask somebody out on a date, but they're super nervous because they don't like the rejection. They don't want to be rejected. And it feels like you almost can tell because they kind of get like stuck in their head or something. And you kind of watch them. Maybe they stutter. Maybe they do something. And they're trying to look for like clues on... It feels like maybe because you're an Empress and so they're intimidated. What are you doing here? What's the Sage person doing? It feels like you're not doing anything. It's just you know your intuition is on point and you see something. What is this? Okay, you got the 9 of Air. I see what this is. I don't think you trust this person because it feels like this person has done something before in the past. They might have brought you to your knees. And it's like trying to block out the overthinking. But you already know the truth about this situation. This could be somebody trying to make you move forward, but they're not. You're in your head. It feels like you are in your head because you know, okay, now if your intuition is telling you something, then it's like here's the Sun with the Ace of Wands and the Moon. If your intuition is telling you that don't trust this, but then you don't really know if you should trust it because it's like, well, that was the past. They're not doing the same thing. Yes, they are. Your intuition is spot on. So if you're getting something from your intuition, whether it's with this person or whatever it is, it feels like listen to it because it's telling you the truth. And you already have the wisdom and the knowledge on this person. But it feels like it feels like wanting to give somebody the benefit of the doubt. But if you give the benefit of the doubt, that means you're doubting your own intuition. It feels like, don't do that. And it's like this person over here is like wishing for something with some sort of foundation. What happens if they get that? Because I want to say something. Yes, they want to like cuddle or something. They want to. But it's kind of like, okay, yeah, we do that. But what happens the next day? Because this is overnight. And you got the Ace of Wands here with the Moon and the Sun. And then you got at the bottom of the deck here, you got Ecstatius, which is like a physical thing. It's just ecstasy. What happens once this happens? If this happens, what's the outcome? Because it does feel like somebody gets what they want, and then I'm just feeling this feeling of, well, what happens the next day after you get it? What is this? King of Swords. They end it. No. No, you got the 10 of Swords. Oh. Wait a minute. What is that? I seen the King of Pentacles. What is this? Queen of Swords. What? The Lovers. But then you get stuck because I'm seeing the Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, the Magician, the Nine of Wands. Why is the... Okay. I mean, you do still have the King and Queen of Swords here. But you have the Ten of Swords in the middle. You get the Lovers, Wheel of Fortune, and then you've got this Victory here with the... Trying to figure out if you can even trust this. Because a part of me is like, I don't know. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Clarify that part. Strength. I mean, the Garden talks about like playing the field. It's like an event or a date or something like that. But then you got the House, and then you got the unexpected rendezvous. This person has a pattern with that snowflake. Dog. This is a friends with benefits situation. And it feels like they are going to take you on this ride to... Feels like it's going to be different this time, but it's like, you know better. Feel like they show up. It's like baby steps. The heart. Your heart is filled. Wow, and those two just came out together. This man and this woman. It's like you both have desire, but you guys have been blocking this for a long time. It's weird. I just heard that. Please forgive me. Know now what I do. Please forgive me. Wow, this masculine has been falling for you. You got the Justice with the World. The Hermit, but you would not know. This feels... I'm so skeptical in this. I just feel like, because in a way it is like a part where it's feeling like, okay, this person's going to tell you all these things and do something to just get there and get that. But then it's like the next day, it's like you wake up as King and Queen of Swords. And it's like this person's going to act as if this... Okay. Can you trust this, Spirit? Is this masculine for real? See, it's like somebody's being defensive because of the past. That's my point. The defenses are something because of the past. I don't think that you really fully trust it. Can you trust it, though? The Death card. Feels like something's changed. Listen to your intuition. That's all I'm getting. And then you've got the move forward with your intuition. Oh, that's not... I mean, I guess technically this isn't for advice, but it's like, ugh. You got the Ten of Cups with the Sun. It feels like, if nothing else, enjoy the moment. That's what it feels like. It feels like enjoy it. And if this person is... I don't know. This person, like... I don't like to say that to people, but I keep seeing it. It's like this masculine feels a lot for you. They just don't tell you. I don't know why they're not telling you, but it's like this man like is secretly in love with you, which is like, well, then why not say it? I think it frustrates somebody because it's like, I've known this, and they try to hide it. Maybe it's because you make this person feel safe and comfortable. Anyway, long story short, this person comes around. And you are going to know when they do. And it feels like definitely during that time frame, pay a lot of attention to your intuition. Because it could be different for everybody. Like, one person watching, yeah, you know exactly what this is. You know what they did. You're going to pay attention to it. For another person watching this, it's like, well, yeah, they did that, but it wasn't, I don't know. This person is just taking forever to come around to show you something, show you affection. All right, right before we come back, please. What do we need to know before we come back? Feels like I'm going through changes. There's a change, death. But it's, well, okay. So the changes is that you're going to enjoy this shock with the Piper. It's like you're one and the same. And there's fear here. But it's like you're going through the next level with this person. Loyalty. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. I keep... What is this? Wake up in the morning. I just seen a clip, and when I heard that song, it feels like Secret Life of Pets. In the morning, I wake up in the morning. You're feeling good. That's what it feels like. Of course you are. What is going on here? Balance. The mountain. Social media. You might get a sign on, like, I've had that happen. You might be strolling through like social media or something on the internet, and it's kind of like, oh, like you might see like ladybug, like you might actually physically see a ladybug. I don't know if the weather is good for that right now. I don't know. Or you could be scrolling on the internet and see a ladybug. There's some form of confirmation in that. Ooh. There's deep changes. You got third party. Justice. Clock. Yes. What am I talking about? And this could be, I don't know what the third person is. It doesn't have to be that. It just feels like you might hear something or somebody's going through a deep change and you might see it. And it's something about being the world. You're going to see this on the internet. The Hermit. The House. Strength. The Message. You might see like a person, like a friend or something, and they post something and something's different with them. Something's changed or something like that. Like if they were married, they're no longer married. Or it just feels like whatever it is that you see is significant. It feels like it's going to give you confirmation of something changing. Where it's like, oh, what is this? See, you're watching something. Somebody's watching something. It's a piece of information. What's this information? Empress. Feels like wait for it. But you've got the death card again. So there's like a change. You are definitely going to see something change. Getting a different perspective. Hey, Bailey. It's like super hot in here now all of a sudden. Reciprocation. What am I talking about, Spirit? It feels like this is dragging. Like something's taking a long time. That regret, the baggage. With the Master. You might find out that somebody that you know or something like that, something ended with them. And you've learned about it. You might be worried about them. It's probably because they post something. And it's like it feels like you feel bad or something like that. You got the no. It's a hard no. Cake. It does feel like whatever this, okay, I think I see what's happening here. Within a few months. You'll probably learn in a few months. Yeah, if this is a friend situation and you're like mutual friends with both people that are involved in it, feels like there's two sides to everything. I don't even know why you're carrying. Because it's a labyrinth. You may feel like you want to help this person out or something like that. I do not know what this is. Because in a way, there's a part of, I don't want to say it like that, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. Where it's like, I don't really, it's like you care. I don't want to make it seem like you don't care. But in a way, and it's kind of like somebody feels bad. Or, I mean, if your friend's having a hard time in this because something's ending for them, of course. But it feels like somebody made a choice here. So if you have a friend that's trying to make it seem like, oh, you know, like I don't even know this. It feels like this isn't even any of your concern. It feels ridiculous to me, but you feel bad, which is okay. And that might be why you are feeling bad or guilty, is because you're feeling like, you know, you're bubbly, you're happy, you're waking up good. You know, that's the energy you're in. You're trying to contain your excitement and all of this. And then you go and you see something and you see another friend or somebody that you care about. They're going through a hard time. And it's kind of like you feel bad and stuff like that. And it might be because you want to, you know, talk to this person about the amazing time you had or something. I don't know. But it's like you can't, or you feel bad too because this person's going through something. And I just want to keep saying, like, there's two sides to something, though. Like, you're not going to get the full story. I do not know why that is relevant. I have no idea. And a part of me wants to say, like, I just don't connect to this. I don't. I do not know why I'm feeling that. And that might be what you're feeling, where it's kind of like, I get it, but I don't. That's kind of what I want to say. And it's like, it feels like just wait for things to unfold. I wouldn't say too much is what I really want to say. I think that's probably the point here, which why I don't know why you would. What is the point to this? So I can. Feels like you're in a really good mood and then somebody comes in and it's just like, well, they don't necessarily come in. It feels like you see it. You see a post. And you're just kind of, I don't know. And then it feels like somebody messages somebody. What is this? What's the point? That's what I want to know. What's the point here? Ten of Swords. Something ends. For a Queen of Water. You got the Strength. the World. It does feel like if you, it's the same thing. It's King of Cups. Chariot, Ace of Cups. It feels like just you continue just to move on positively in what direction it is that you've got going on, because you've got this here. You're happy and you're all of that. And it just feels like something happens with somebody else and it's like you feel bad, but it's almost like knowing how energy works, knowing how that works and everything. It's like, okay, I feel bad. I really do. But it's like not wanting to like let it make you feel down or something like that. It feels like that. It really, really does. And then it also feels like you're going to find something out in a couple weeks that's going to be like, oh, I keep seeing different queens too. So I don't know. It just feels like if it's something that's on the internet, I mean, it's not really, I don't know. I have no idea what that just was. It felt weird. I did not like it. That energy felt off. And I don't really feel like I'm connecting to it. So I don't think that it directly affects you, but it feels like when this happens, it's giving you confirmation on something that you were inquiring about. Like if you put it out there to spirit, like, give me clarification on this happening or that happening or whatever. And you put it out there and then you see this like something on the internet, whether it's a ladybug or maybe it's even just that situation. For some of you, it might be that situation. It's not directly affecting you, is what I really want to say. So it just might be confirmation. I have no idea what it is. It feels off. Okay. So I'm going to leave that there. I'll try and come back on for questions and all of that. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day if I don't see you guys back for the questions. And until next time, see you later. Bye.